favor.
Since its establishment a century and a half ago as a base for the lucrative China trade, the colony of Hong Kong has been a symbol of Britain's commercial presence in the Far East. Today, however, events in Hong Kong are creating serious obstacles to British business in China. With Governor Chris Patten locked in a bitter dispute with Beijing over his proposals for democratic reform here, Chinese officials have warned that British companies are going to pay the price.
I think what they really mean is that we've got a lot of business opportunities opening up for foreigners. For example, the Guangzhou underground system, and also in Shenzhen there will be a new MTR or underground system as well. And we're going to give those contracts to those people who we regard as friends, and you'll be left out.
The clearest evidence has come from the booming southern Chinese city of Canton, or Guangzhou, 90 miles from Hong Kong, where the mayor recently said British firms were passed over for lucrative contracts to build a subway system because of Patten's policies. To reinforce this point, China recently awarded billions of dollars worth of contracts to Germany, whose Chancellor, Helmut Kohl, has gone out of his way to avoid quarreling with Beijing over issues like democracy and human rights. China's anti-British anger has been further fueled by a BBC documentary accusing the late Chairman Mao Tse Tung of sexual escapades with young girls. The Chinese saw it as yet another calculated act of hostility from London. All of this has left British businesses feeling they're being unfairly victimized by their own government.
Very frustrated. I think they feel that the British government doesn't understand what the stakes are, that the governor has certainly lost touch with business, and indeed never had any feel for the business community in Hong Kong. And so they're fed up.
There's still some question as to just how serious these Chinese threats are, to what extent they may merely be posturing to increase the pressure on Governor Patten. But there's no question British businesses are beginning to worry that if things get worse, they could be frozen out of the fastest growing economy in the world. Mike Chiny, CNN.